Have you ever wondered what are the dangers of tailgating and ways to prevent this? Because today, we are going to discuss the dangers of tailgating and ways to prevent this bad driving habit. And let us dive into the world of tailgating. But first, we would need to define the meaning of tailgating. Tailgating refers to the act of driving too closely behind another vehicle, usually at an unsafe distance, like 1 feet away from another vehicle. It's considered dangerous because it reduces reaction time and increases the risk of rear-end collisions, especially in situations where the leading vehicle suddenly brakes or encounters an obstacle. Now that we have defined the meaning of tailgating, let us now discuss ways on how to prevent this bad driving habit. The first way to prevent this bad driving habit is maintaining a safe following distance. Doing this should prevent accidents like when the car in front of you suddenly brakes and you accidentally bump into it. The second way to prevent this bad driving habit is to anticipate traffic flow. You can do this by looking ahead and predict any sudden stops or slowdowns to avoid the need for abrupt braking. But if you do abruptly brake your car, the car behind you might bump into you and cause an accident. The third way to prevent this bad driving habit is to stay focused. To stay focused while driving, avoid distractions like texting or adjusting the radio while moving. The fourth way to prevent this bad driving habit is to practice patience. Accept the fact that you can't control the behavior of other drivers, so maintain a calm attitude and refrain from aggressive driving behaviors like road rage. The fifth way to prevent this bad driving habit is to communicate effectively with other drivers. To do this, you would need to use turn signals and brake lights to indicate your intentions to other drivers. This would help prevent an accident from happening. The sixth and final way to prevent this bad driving habit is to consider taking defensive driving courses. These courses can help reinforce safe driving habits and provide techniques for dealing with aggressive drivers. Now we have covered the ways to prevent this bad driving habit. I will now give my opinion on tailgating, which would also serve as a conclusion. Tailgating is really something you shouldn't do on the road. It causes dangerous accidents, and if you do happen to do it, the car ahead of you might suddenly brake and you might slam into his rear bumper and would probably cause you to hit your head into the steering wheel so hard that it would lead to a severe concussion and it would probably lead to permanent brain damage. But thanks to technology, airbags were invented and chances of you slamming into your steering wheel and leading to permanent brain damage is pretty low. But still, don't get used to this bad driving habit. It is pretty bad and you will regret it if you happen to do it. Now that we have concluded our discussion about tailgating, let us now part ways and